Might I suggest the service tunnel?
Might I demand that?
What do you see in that girl?
Who's gonna miss you, Boudica?
More people than'll mourn you.
You proved the entire team wrong in less than a football match.
If you ever need help in the future, you know where we are.
No cure exists.
It does! Cassidy! Florence!
I'd think twice before doing that.
And now on GWS Radio, we present The Aftermath, written by Mark Aylward, with support from Children's World Youth Committee, Taking the Space, Starlite, and other organisations. Episode 1, The Mission.
Who would have thought the world would come to this? Cities reduced to graveyards. Every building now a makeshift hospital. All in an attempt to return to normality.
This is your midday bulletin on March 24th, 2062. Thousands in Wessex flocked to places like Somerton and Cheddar to be in with a chance of some medical supplies. The Welsh Government has announced that the Severn Bridge will reopen once again. Our teams in Oxford and the Isle of Wight continue to make stunning progress towards the vaccine for BPI 57, and, unfortunately, Edinburgh Castle has been overrun, our Scottish reporters tell us, with a wave of blight storming through the gatehouse and breaching the inner sanctum. That is your BBC Midday Bulletin. More at 6.
Are you crazy?
A little. Besides, this place has what we need.
We came here for a few things, and the door is unlocked.
You know I prefer the direct route. Find anything?
A handful of antiseptics and some antihistamines. Nothing of great importance.
Olivia wanted us to find stuff for aiding the labs. Looks like we found stuff to aid a bruised knee at best.
Did she give you anything specific?
Go find some antibiotics, CBD oil, and anything else to help the scientists. Basically, everything this place doesn't...
What was that?
A blight. Should only be one.
Cass, we don't need to fight this.
I could have handled it.
You know the dangers if you missed. Rather, if anything else heard the gunshot.
I know.
Come on. We have work to do back at the university.
It's unlocked.
Just a reminder, Miss Smith. You have professors coming down soon for a lecture.
That's this week.
It is on your calendar.
Damn right. How long until they get here?
A couple of minutes.
Enough time to set up. Thanks, Archie. Come in. Right. I'm sure you all know why you're here. So let's get down to business. So you all know that the infection, BPI 57, can enter through any orifice, such as the nose, the eye, the mouth, or an open wound.
We know how it acts. Get to why Olivia sent us here.
Alright. The cure is not something that destroys the virus, because the virus attaches itself to the CNS and the frontal lobe. So we need to make a vaccine or cure that kills the initial virus, but leaves the rest of the human tissue unharmed.
And how have you been accomplishing this?
The same way all vaccines are created, by harvesting samples, killing them, then teaching bodies to create antibodies.
But doesn't that leave room for potential infection?
If done poorly, yes.
Weren't you meant to be making a remedy for this?
I am. Are you always this forward with your teachers?
It's our job to question science.
The remedy I have is of the formula C17H18N2O5S, a combination of penicillin and formaldehyde.
Are you insane?
Penicillin is to treat the bacteria, formaldehyde to preserve the tissue from the virus. That only leaves the anthelmintic properties that treat the parasite in this disease.
I'm guessing that's where we come in.
That's why Olivia sent you, to find a cure.
What's the problem?
They're bleeding intensely. I can't stop it.
Internal bleeding. We need to operate.
Now?
Yes! Now follow me. You do exactly what I say when I say it. Got that?
Yes, miss.
Good. Oh, and it's Florence. This is going to take precision and speed. Get me the anesthetic. One of his arteries or veins must be severed, but by this, I'd assume it's an artery.
You're the boss here.
Inferior mesenteric. Remove the blood.
Thread?
Please. Your breath indicates panic. You should relax.
Sorry. It all happened so fast and...
I get it, but we're all there at some point. Stitch is holding. No blood pouring. He'll recover in a few weeks.
Thank you. Looking back, I was foolish.
Hardly. You may have panicked. Just keep your head clear.
I guess I should keep my cool, eh?
If you don't, lives will be lost.
That's true. I'll keep an eye on him.
I should go find Cassidy. They may need some help.
Now, if you're done with your snooping, get out and leave me in peace.
Cass, everything okay?
No. No step closer.
Perhaps take a break from it. You've hardly stopped at all this week.
That's easier said than done.
Well, you know I can help you.
Oh yeah? And how do you propose to do that?
Well, we could go for a walk. I've helped out all I need to at the ward, and you can have a break.
Is this also to swing by the local coffee shop?
Your coffee problem isn't going to be fed by me.
Oh, come on. Why must you take away my caffeine?
I'm not going to take away your caffeine, I just want you to take a relaxing walk away from the norm.
A gentle stroll wouldn't hurt. Might be able to share a kiss under the tree.
You know you have Iceni blood in you. Wouldn't it be best to save the kiss for the river?
Potentially. Depends on how long I can wait.
Damn.
Yours?
Desmond? Yours?
Olivia.
I guess the walk will have to wait.
Meet me back here when you're done. You know where the spare key is.
Of course.
Good luck.
You too.
The patient did not survive.
Why?
Because they didn't respond well to the sedative.
Did you apply it correctly? Did you offer alternatives? Are you as competent as a pig-headed blight?
Oh, no, Desmond.
Then get out of here and do your job properly!
You wish to see me?
Ah, Florence. Take a seat. Now, I must ask, how is your friend Cassidy doing with researching a cure?
She is coming to a roadblock. Even with my help, she can't seem to find the final piece to the puzzle.
At least she's making progress. Now, on to business. As you know, St. Thomas's Hospital was one of the first to take action against the plague. Unfortunately, it fell once London was quarantined due to the outbreak.
If this is going where I think it is...
Olivia has tasked you and Cassidy to go to St. Thomas's and gather anything and everything you can.
No! That city is nothing but a death trap. It has nearly 11 million people before the plague, and 90% of that still lives there.
There are people inside who can help you.
You want a dozen people to go against 10 million blights.
When you come back from this, you two will be given a holiday to anywhere. It was the one thing I could barter from Olivia.
Do you think we would accept a holiday for risking our lives? Cass hardly accepts anything from anyone.
If she has the brain, which I know she does, then you two will be fine. It's a quick trip through the underground. You'll be in and out in no time.
And where are these people who will help?
Denham, just outside the city itself.
I'll speak to Cass, but if she isn't on board, then Olivia will have to find others.
Let's hope she does accept. It'd be easier for all of us.
Leave the door on its hinges and get in here. Cassie.
Olivia?
Sit.
No.
Fine. Be weird.
I'm as weird as a doodlebug amongst the RAF. Now, what do you want?
I want you to go to London.
Out of the question.
To go to St. Thomas's Hospital and retrieve...
No.
I haven't finished yet.
You are not sending me to that hellhole. Nothing on this earth will make me go there.
Do you know the tunnelers? The people who fled into the underground to survive the plague?
What has this got to do with...
They can aid you in what you have to achieve. The capture and securement of research and development towards your cure.
I'm sorry, back it up. You want me to go to London to retrieve a notebook to use for my work.
How else is the prodigal scientist meant to beat the world?
Olivia, I'm not some sort of prodigy. I'm a girl who loves science.
Remember all them years ago, when you asked for your own lab?
Of course.
You came up with a solution to 4 different problems within a month. You proved the entire team wrong in less than a football match.
I'll repeat myself. I just love science.
When I pulled you out of that rubble and took you under my wing, I knew you'd break the books.
If you're trying to sweet talk me into going, it won't work.
How's Florence?
She is good.
You should do best not to fail then.
So that's it. I do what you say.
You owe your life to me, Cassie. Just don't forget the bear I gave you.
If I need anyone right now.
Avery, such a sweet daughter of mine.
Bad time?
No. Just processing the meeting.
Desmond thinks that we should
Go to London, to St. Thomas's Hospital, to
receive items towards your research with...
help from the local bands who survived the plague. Looks like we had the same meeting.
I told Desmond I wouldn't do it without you.
Great. Any news?
We've tested some of the strains. Turns out it doesn't drown when submerged.
So it can walk, it can swim, it just needs to grow wings.
Don't say things, Cassidy. It'll happen.
Hi!
Hello, Florence.
What can you tell us about London?
Why do you ask?
Olivia wants us to go there. Have you got any ideas from your fortress island?
Okay. You want to avoid the city, the parks, Buck House, the Houses of Parliament, the Tower of London, and pretty much everything within 2 miles of the eye.
So St. Thomas's Hospital is off limits.
She's not sending you there, is she?
Her and Desmond are.
Good lord. She must really want to win the cure race then.
Oregon is close to us, but we still pull ahead by a margin.
If you can get to Denham and find the crew there, they can get you in and out easier.
What about the tunnelers?
They'll be as paranoid as a cat with a hoover.
Noted. Thanks.
Don't die, Cassidy. You owe me a bottle of scotch.
We don't have to go.
Olivia will have my head if we don't.
We can go to Colchester, Cambridge, even York.
None of them were hit as hard as London.
Come to a decision yet?
We're working on it.
Night is approaching. Make your decision now, and you can have the moonlight to prepare.
Why don't we think during the night and get back to you tomorrow?
Because there isn't time to think, Florence. This is to better the cause of saving what little we have left. Clear?
Yes, Olivia.
We'll do it. We'll go to London.
Splendid. I want you two ready to go early. Have a safe ride, Cassie.
How much of that was through fear?
All of it.
Looks like London is cooling.
Every time I look at them, they always seem to help me.
The night sky is a calming place. It helps everyone.
Yeah.
So, did you know you are taller in the morning than in the evening because the cartilage gets compressed throughout the day?
Flo, I'm 5'1". You don't need to make me feel any shorter than I am.
Is that in or out of your heels?
Your cheek, I swear.
You love my facts. You can't deny it.
I can't. But I can voice my opinion. We should probably head back. Get some good rest before riding out to London.
I guess you're right, but you're missing something.
Oh?
This.
This was the right time.
Not under the tree?
Especially not.
Come on, let's get back.
It can wait. Fine. What?
Oregon has copied your work.
That's impossible.
They got into contact with Mike from Geneva, and he gave them your paper.
Got to be kidding me.
Don't worry, they're as stumped as you.
Is that all?
Good luck tomorrow. You'll need it.
If she spent as much time being a proper mother as she does bossing me around, I might like her.
Dear, are you still awake?
Yes, Dad. I'm still here.
You know, more than anyone, that sleep is important.
Yes, Dad.
Good night.
Night, Dad. Of all the things in my life, you're definitely the best. Someday, Cass. Someday. Good night, Cass.
Good night, Flo.
Chambers clean, barrel clean, hammer greased, all good. Watch it.
Sorry, I need an answer for something.
What do you need?
One of the patients knows an elixir will work to heal his boils, but I don't know the recipe.
Boils. Red boils full of pus.
Yep. Yes, that's it. Do you...
You've got a few hours before those boils burst. When they do, he'll be in extreme pain. This will ease the coming pain and thicken the blood so that it doesn't go off like a fountain.
Thanks.
There you are. Luckily we aren't on a time limit. Oh no.
Go through Aylesbury. Ask it is flooded.
Marvellous. Another obstacle.
Ready to ride?
A last-minute route change, but nothing too bad.
Another place flooded?
Ask it.
Let's hope Denham isn't the same.
Also, what took you so long?
I had a shower and my hair takes forever to dry.
I forget you wake up later than me.
It's all that coffee swirling around in your veins.
And this is why I drink it so much.
Do we need to stop for petrol?
We'll sort that en route. We're fine for now.